I've been doing a series of daily workshops in my Facebook group called the Wall Street Edge. Really helpful tools and strategies taken from a cross combination of behavioral psychology, executive coaching, even some comp sci AI terms. But a lot of it is also spiritual, self-help, understanding how the power of the subconscious mind, once unlocked, can actually transform the way that we show up, not just in the trading space and in the wealth building space, but of course in our personal lives and the way that we interact with ourselves and others. Just to learn and understand that given that we live in an information age in which we are bombarded constantly with information and sources of varying levels of quality through social media, TV, billboard ads, conversations we have with people, the 24-hour news cycle, you name it, it can be difficult to understand what information is actually relevant or useful in helping us to create more adaptive responses to our environment, and what information is simply noise, not helpful, distracting, worry-inducing. How will you, as a human being in the markets, decide what information is helpful for creating a trade plan that will actually help you to execute and create winning trades in the market, and what information is simply going to distract you and cause you to move in a different direction, to potentially succumb to fear or greed or panic? Three heavy emotional responses, by the way, that often cause many of my traders to blow up their accounts and from which I then need to pull them back. The ability to separate signal versus noise is actually a marker of intelligence for human beings. We have a lot of different decisions we have to make throughout the day that can either hold us back, keep us locked in place in a situation that doesn't help us, or it can propel us towards our goals. This concept of signal versus noise is not just something to understand in the trading context, but rather something to understand in our daily lives. When we can figure out what information is relevant to helping us move toward our personal goals or professional goals beyond trading, we can actually become more adaptive. We can save time, save energy, be more aligned with what it is we truly value and want out of life. And most importantly, we can actually start to take command and control over what it is we want to do with the entirety or the course of our lives. What are we here to contribute to the world? Who are we here to become? What impact do we want to leave behind? And how can we do it in a way that feels authentic to us? To answer these very fundamental questions about how you are going to live a life of choice, self-mastery, and deliberate decision-making, you actually do need to be able to understand what is a distraction, what is noise, and what is relevant. Your ability to differentiate between these two will be the difference between whether you live a life of mediocrity or whether you realize your full potential.